Good morning, Moore Elementary students and staff. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2019. Good morning, Mrs. Sparks, and welcome back.
Good morning, Mr. Quall. Welcome to our new school year. Quote of the week, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And that's by Dr. Seuss. We love Dr. Seuss.
This week's joke for the day.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Why are frogs so happy? They eat whatever bugs them.
I like that one.
Yeah.
And now we have a random fact for the day. Any Australians out there can probably answer this. Kangaroos cannot walk backwards. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but they do have an awfully big tail, so maybe that's why. If you notice when you go to lunch, there are some shirts and sweatshirts out there. We do have spirit wear on sale right now, and so you'll see that there are samples out there, examples of what you can get, and all the orders are due by Friday. So if you want a shirt, if you want to order a new shirt with the new logos and things on them, then you have to get that in by Friday.
We wanted to review our Mustang Pride rubric. We've had a great start to the year. We see wonderful things that are happening in the classrooms, the hallways. I wanted to give a special shout out to our 6th grade. On Monday, I watched them do a wonderful job of transferring from the classroom to the band room. And I think it was the best 6th grade rotation that I had ever seen like that. So just a reminder, going through the Mustang Pride rubric, we have our learning areas, our hallway, our restrooms. One of the things that we're always looking for at the restroom is when you get here in the morning, those restrooms are clean. There's nothing on the floor with paper towels or anything. How can we make sure that that's the same at the end of the day? Our cafeteria, I think I've noticed some improvements there. The floor has been great. Our playground, we have a lot of new additions to the playground. Are we setting the example, being responsible, being respectful, and being safe on the playground? We have that new equipment, let's use it appropriately. And then on the bus, the same thing. I'm hearing good things for the bus as well.
Yeah.
So we're having a great start to the new year. Let's make sure we're following that Mustang Pride throughout and showing the Mustang brand throughout our school and our community.
And this is something that you see in the hallways, and you see signs specific for the hallway and what it should look like and sound like. So when you see these, that's just a reminder for yourself of what you should be doing in those areas of the school. Going along with that, we also have something a little bit new this year. We're just kicking this off. Your teacher will have more information coming up in the next week. But you might have noticed that big poster outside of Mr. Ballmer's classroom. And it's the Power of Yet. And the Power of Yet is all about overcoming and learning and doing something that you didn't think you could do. So we have all these, what we're calling, this is a Yazzie. This is Yazzie Yeti. And so this year, when you overcome something, when you learn something, if you're in kindergarten and you can't tie your shoe, and then you learn how to tie your shoe, your teacher could give you one of these. You can put your name on it, and you can explain on your Yazzie like what it was that you learned to do that you thought maybe you couldn't do. And then you bring this to the office, and then you will exchange it for a prize. We will be posting these on the poster outside Mr. Ballmer's classroom, right on there. We're going to start with the Yazzies from all the staff. So these will be up on that poster. You can look at them for an example of the things that people didn't think they can do, but they actually did them. This one here is Mr. Qualls, as you can see. It's got the football.
Does it look just like me?
And of course, here's mine with a little bow in her hair. So anyway, these are our Yazzies. So that will be something coming up that we're going to be working on.
Our next thing is Tips by Tip.
And it's a replay from last year on crosswalk safety.
Tips by tip, tips by tip. Mr. Tip here, crossing guard at your Mora Elementary. Today we're going to be going over some of the fantastic rules about using the crosswalk for our own safety. It's always a little bit of a concern when we hit the nicer weather months and more of you kids are walking or biking or scootering to school, so it's a very good thing to go over. Here we have Mr. Kenny Church ready to show us how it's done on a bike. Show us how it's done, Kenny. As you can see, he's approaching the crosswalk while we have a car approaching. He stops, goes over to the button, pulls back away from the road. He's looking both ways, and the driver waves him across. There was clear eye contact made. Then the driver can go on with their day, and Kenny can get to school nice and safely. Now, with our next video clip, we're going to move on over to what should we do and how we use the crosswalks when walking into the school if our crossing guards are not out there. Welcome back. Now we're going to go over how to use the crosswalks right in front of our school here if you ever get to school and the crossing guards are not out here. Tristan, why don't you show us how it's done? You're stopping. You can see a car is approaching. He's looking both ways. Make sure the car comes to a stop. And then he proceeds on with caution. You can never look both ways too many times. I'd prefer it if your neck almost gets sore because you're looking both ways so many times. It ensures your safety. And that pretty much does it. Make sure you're coming to a stop far away from the crosswalk. We don't want you stopping in the middle of the crosswalk looking for cars. We want you well past it. And then when you look both ways, either see there's no cars coming, or if there is cars coming, make sure they see you and either wave you across, because not everyone sees us. Like in the mornings when you're going on 9th Street there, the drivers are driving into the sun. Make sure they see you. Next time, cross safely at Mora Elementary.
We hope you have a great day.
And a wonderful week. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Miss Good's class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.